My boyfriend cheated on me by living a double life as my secret admirer. I found out in the most insane way possible. Throwaway account because this is still blowing up in my friend group and I need to get it out. I, 28F, never thought I'd be posting one of those viral Reddit relationship horror stories, but here we are. Buckle up, this one feels like it could only happen in 2026, yet every step of it was painfully normal until it wasn't. If you're in a long-term relationship, especially one where you think you know everything about each other, read this. It might save you months of gaslighting. My boyfriend, let's call him Alex, 30, and I had been together for almost 4 years. We met at a mutual friend's housewarming party in the city. He was the quiet, thoughtful type. Software developer by day, amateur photographer by weekend. I work in marketing, so our lives meshed perfectly. Lazy Sundays with coffee and his latest street shots, date nights trying new ramen spots, weekend hikes outside the city. We moved in together 2 years ago into a cozy 2-bedroom in a walkable neighborhood. Everyone said we were goals. My mom loved him. His family treated me like a daughter. Lately, though, things felt off. Not dramatic blow-up fights, just the slow erosion you convince yourself is adulting stress. Alex had been pulling extra hours on a big project at work. He'd come home later, eyes glued to his phone, smiling at notifications he quickly swiped away. Sex became sporadic and distracted. When I asked, he'd kiss my forehead and say, "Just tired, babe. Deadline's killing me." I believed him because, well, I loved him and our life was otherwise solid. We were even talking rings in a vague next year way. The first real red flag was the flowers. About 3 months ago, I started getting anonymous deliveries to our apartment. Beautiful bouquets with notes like, "Thinking of your smile today," or "You make ordinary days beautiful." No name, just a local florist. Alex would roll his eyes and joke, "Secret admirer? Should I be jealous?" I'd laugh and tease back that maybe it was the cute barista down the street. It felt harmless, even flattering. Who doesn't want a little mystery in a long relationship? Then the notes escalated. Little handwritten cards slipped under our door or left in my work bag. "I love the way you dance around the kitchen when you think no one's watching." Specific stuff. Inside jokes only someone close would know. I showed Alex one night over wine. He read it, chuckled, and said, "This is getting creepy, Lil. Maybe we should tell the building manager." He even helped me check the security cams. Nothing. I started feeling watched, but in a romantic stalker movie way that was oddly thrilling at first. Suspicion crept in slowly. Alex's late nights increased. His phone was suddenly on Do Not Disturb more often. One evening, I casually asked to borrow it to order takeout. Mine was charging, and he hesitated, just a split second, before handing it over. That hesitation stuck with me. That night, while he showered, I did the thing I swore I'd never do. I checked his messages. Nothing obvious at first. Work chats, group texts with buddies. Then I noticed a Signal app, encrypted, which he never used before. A chat with a contact named M, recent messages, and can't stop thinking about last night. Your laugh in person is even better than I imagined. Alex. Same, but we have to be careful. She suspects something. I know, but this feels real, doesn't it? My stomach dropped. I took screenshots with my phone and put everything back exactly as I found it. That night I barely slept, replaying every late night and flower delivery. Was M a coworker? The new girl in his photography meetup group? The next day I called in sick and followed him. Yeah, full psycho girlfriend mode, but I needed truth. Alex left at his usual time, but instead of heading to the office, he walked to the little park 2 blocks away, the one where we had our first real date, feeding ducks and talking for hours. He sat on our bench. A few minutes later, a woman approached. She was about my height, similar build, wearing a coat like one I own. From a distance, it was eerie. They hugged. Not a quick friend hug, but the lingering kind. They talked, heads close. He handed her something small, a folded note. She laughed at something he said, the same laugh I make when he tells dumb puns. My heart was hammering so hard I thought I'd pass out. I marched over before I could talk myself out of it. "Alex, what the fuck?" He jumped up, face pale. The woman turned, and my brain short-circuited. It wasn't just similar. She had my haircut from last month, the exact shade of highlights I get. Same style of glasses I wear on casual days. She even had a scarf I'd lost weeks ago. Lily? Alex started, voice cracking. The woman looked at me with genuine shock, then pity. Oh God, I'm so sorry. Turns out her name was actually Mia. And the story she and Alex spilled, sitting there on that bench like some twisted support group, was batshit insane. Alex had created a fake online persona about a year ago. Not on dating apps. He swore he wasn't looking to hook up initially. It started on a subreddit for local creatives and photographers. He made a throwaway account as Mysterious Stranger 87, posting street photos and commenting on others. He began chatting with people, including women. One thing led to another, and he started a full-blown emotional affair with Mia, who was new to the city and also into photography. But here's the crazy part that made it weird cheating, not just standard betrayal. Alex had slowly turned Mysterious Stranger 87 into a mirror of me. He fed the persona details from our life, my quirks, favorite coffee order, the way I sing off-key in the shower, even specific arguments we'd had. He sent Mia photos that were mine, cropped or edited so faces weren't clear, claiming they were his artistic shots of the city. He role-played entire dates as if he were this mysterious admirer wooing a version of me. The flowers? He had Mia send them to our address using the story he crafted. The notes? Written by him, delivered via her, or drop-offs when I was out. Why? At first, he claimed it was harmless escapism because our routine had gotten stale. He missed the chase, the butterflies. Then it became an addiction. He got off on the double life, the risk, the way Mia started dressing and acting like the version of me he described. They had met in person 3 times. The I love you I overheard? Real. They'd kissed. He swore it hadn't gone further physically, but the emotional betrayal was nuclear. Mia thought she was falling for this charming, attentive guy who understood her because he literally scripted her personality from my life. I sat there listening, numb. Alex cried, saying he was going to end it that day. Mia apologized profusely. She had no idea Mysterious Stranger had a real girlfriend, let alone that the girlfriend was the template. She thought the secrecy was because he was figuring out his divorce, another lie he told her. I didn't scream or throw things. I just stood up, looked at Alex, and said, "The flowers were from her. The notes were you writing love letters to a fantasy me. You cheated on me, with me." Then I walked home, packed a bag, and went to my sister's. The aftermath has been a whirlwind. Alex has been blowing up my phone with apologies, therapy promises, even showing me the deleted chat history. He says it started as a stupid joke that snowballed because the attention felt good. Mia blocked him and reached out to me once, saying she felt used too. Our mutual friends are split, some calling it the wildest mid-relationship crisis they've heard, others saying emotional cheating is still cheating. I'm devastated, but also weirdly fascinated by how mundane it all seemed until the reveal. No wild hotel sex, no secret second family, just a guy so checked out he built an entire shadow relationship using the woman he already had. It makes me question every sweet moment, every photo he took of the city. So, Reddit? Aita for ending it immediately? Or is this the kind of mindfuck that justifies ghosting and never looking back? Part of me wonders if the flowers will stop now, or if some other version of me is out there. Update. It's been a week. Alex moved out temporarily. I found more notes hidden in his desk, drafts for future deliveries. One said, "One day I'll tell you everything, and you'll love the story." Yeah, no. If this blows up, maybe it'll stop other people from ignoring the small flags. The double life with your own girlfriend as blueprint is a new low.